Smokey, I hate to have to come in on my day off to talk to you like this, but it would just become necessary. We've been getting a lot of complaints lately about you, your performance, various things. Excuse me. You know, I get so mad sometimes I just have to do that. Anyway, we've been getting a lot of complaints about your performance lately, like I've said. I just want to start by saying, first and foremost, we hired you way back in the 70s to be primarily a role model for children. Now, when you started, we all thought it was cute, a bear in a hat walking around telling people only you can prevent forest fires. But lately, things have been kind of unacceptable. For example, your name is Smokey. Smokey the Bear is a fun little name we came up with. We thought it was good because a bear is meant to prevent forest fires, and smoke comes from forest fires and all that. But you've started to take the shade of connotation that means, you know, I'm Smokey, I'm high all the time. Now, you were here to be a role model for children, and you can't be high all the time. Speaking of children, we've gotten plenty of reports of lost picnic baskets. You stole a birthday cake because there were lit candles? You understand the birthday party was inside of a building far away from anything that could have set fire. And my understanding is that 3 or 4 children from that very party went missing the very next day. Do you have an answer for this, Smokey? No, of course you don't. Why would you have an answer for that? Anyway, like, you know, the disappearing children are a liability enough, but we've had 3 forest fires in the past 3 years, which means somebody isn't doing their job. We hired you all those years ago to do one thing and one thing only. Is the prevention of forest fires. Now I'm seeing, you know, I go into your cave and I'm seeing pornography everywhere. You're just sitting on your couch, you're in your underwear, things are set on fire all around you, and the best you can give me is it's not getting to me. I don't care. And frankly, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable for a number of reasons, but I think the big thing should be, obviously, we paid billions of dollars to put you, a bear, in a pair of pants and a hat, and we allowed you to walk around without a shirt on. And in exchange for the ability to be shirtless, nipples free for everyone to see, you had one thing you had to do: prevent forest fires. Now, we looked at one of those fires from last year, and we noticed a couple of interesting things. One, a meth pipe. Explain that one to me. Piles and piles of dry, unsupervised kindling strewn about quite intentionally around some of our oldest trees. We found a couple of spray paint cans, and Ranger Rick sucks. Yeah, real original. Yeah, I know a bear can't spell. You're the only one with bear prints. It wasn't working. But I think the worst thing, the most offensive and unacceptable, deplorable act that we are unable to forgive is that you've lost your hat. Where is your hat, Smokey? I'm just disgusted with you. I don't know what to do with you. You've served us for 30 years, and I do appreciate the first 20 years of service, but these last 10 years have been abysmal. Now, we've had our best lawyers figuring out how exactly one fires a bear, and and before I actually go through the process and the lengthy process, I gotta ask, do you have anything to say for yourself? Really? That's it? That's the best you can give me? You don't have anything else to say? Keep going. No, this is your only time to talk now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, that doesn't excuse that. Is that all? Really? Seriously? That's all you got for me? Well, Smokey, I hate to say this, but I had more energy left.
everybody.
Thanks, guys. How you guys been a little bit?
Good.
This is, yeah.
It's a good idea to after not seeing each other for 2 weeks, to just go on a camping trip. Anyway.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best thing. Just like put yourself in the middle of nowhere with very limited resources, where you can't escape, physically or mentally.
No, it's just all us, only us, nothing else.
That's what we needed.
Except
nothing.
lots of mosquitoes.
Lots of mosquitoes, and of
Always.
course, all that stuff Ryan brought us.
Fire ants.
Our tents and food and.
Oh yeah. Ryan was in charge of supplies.
Big applause for Ryan
Thanks,
for taking
Ryan.
care of that for us.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I am perfectly well prepared for this camping trip. I've got so much stuff for me. It's great.
What?
Look. So the first thing, it may get hot even though it's the fall, right? I figured I'm a big fan of staying cool, so I brought a small fan. Right here.
How's that going to work with all four of us?
Well, it just fits in my tent,
Oh, okay, yeah. So we no, that's
Set
right.
up like a four-person tent.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the tent, right?
Yeah, no, I get.
No,
we might be
just a one-person tent here, and the great thing about this tent is it's got a removable canopy, but with a net. So if you want to protect yourself from mosquitoes, but also gaze at the stars as you fall asleep, this is a great tent to get right here.
So that's one of four that you brought.
No, this is my tent.
Yeah,
but
where's ours?
Yeah. What?
Presumably in your bags that you brought with you for this camping trip.
I don't carry bags.
No.
You were the supply guy.
Yeah.
You said I have a bunch of camping
When
supplies. We
you-
said, great, meet us there. Like, you have the supplies.
When you said 2 weeks ago that we were gonna go camping instead of doing the show,
Right.
we were under the assumption that you were gonna actually bring stuff for us.
Yeah.
No.
You literally said I have a ton of camping gear.
Yeah, no, I remember those exact words
Yeah.
coming out of his mouth. Let's like,
Yeah, no, we
and we all high
we
fived.
talked, we went out later and we were like, we like high fived and we're just like, hey, that's super great that Ryan's gonna be so cool and help us with all this camping equipment.
Yeah, I got myself a bedroll here for my tent. I got a sleeping bag.
You know what? I don't like this. Just, I'm going for a walk. I can't beat this. Is not cool, Ryan.
Do you want to
Not
take
cool.
this handy dynamo
You see
with
me,
you
don't
in case you need
Ryan, what
illumination?
What we supposed to do?
Yeah, where am I gonna sleep?
That's a very good question.
I parked the car a long way away.
Yeah, we already walked quite a distance.
Walked-
I figured that was it. I figured that we were done. I thought that was like the full camping experience. Like, now we get in the tent, you put the Netflix on. We all
I was really
access our Facebook pages.
I was super looking forward
Don't
to
talk to each
Netflixing
other
with you
anymore.
guys.
Well, you don't have Netflix, but you know what you can do. Listen to AM radio.
Well,
Hand-powered AM radio, that is.
so we're gonna have to wait for you to like crank it, and then
No,
when you get
can
tired.
crank it. I'm gonna go hang out in my tent, man. It's gonna be great.
We came all this way out.
I started a fire and everything. We got this. We got this all ready for you. Like,
Yeah, and we found this
we-
cool
yeah.
log, and
I mean, we did our part of this.
and you don't like we
I
were.
mean, honestly, John, at this point, I'm pretty irritated. We're out in the woods. Bree's already struggled up. Honestly, it's 2 against 1 here. We can take the tent. That tent looks big enough.
Can I offer you a bio wipe to wipe away the tears that are streaming down your face from when you forgot to bring your stuff?
Real original, Ryan. Real freaking
I'm not
original.
sure if there's enough wipes in there for more than just you.
No, I think there's only about 10 left in there.
Yeah, you might need those. You might need those real bad to wipe
Wait.
away the tears after Callie and Bree and I all just end up dead, and you've got no one left that will put up with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you let your friends die in the woods, and everyone's gonna hate you when you come back to civilization.
Friend, we are the friends.
We're pretty much only people who would forgive you for
friends.
this, and we're not gonna forgive you, are we?
We're gonna be dead. We're gonna be dead in the woods.
Dead in the woods.
Completely dead.
Completely dead.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm quickly losing interest in our friendship.
Why we came all this way out to see like a guy do a thing?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like your moment to shine. You were gonna like have this amazing evening and just.
Well, I guess you know what. We'll figure something out when we come back. I guess, but this is a thinker, guys.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. The mosquitoes have already started to come.
I mean, my left butt cheek is already in, like weird, awkward pain. But anyway, I guess we'll figure something out. right after this.
Thing.
Ryan?
I never
Ryan,
wanted
this
to go
sparkle,
on
all
in
you
the
guys?
first place.
With the angle that came to
Now I'm stuck
try not.
outside with the bugs and God knows what other dangerous creatures. I can't touch anything because everything's covered in dirt. I can't shower. This is not cool. And I don't have a tent, so I'm not going to sleep. And I'm just gonna. You know what? Maybe I'll try to just walk home, but that probably won't work. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. Camping is for weirdos. Nobody goes camping. Maybe I could call someone to rescue me. Because I don't want to be here anymore. I'm ready to go home. Ryan could have at least brought a big enough tent for all of us, like he said he was going to do. Not cool. Well, I guess in the meantime, I can get sunburnt, get stung by wasps, and eaten alive by mosquitoes, and be sweaty and dirty and gross. That sounds great. I could, just dig a hole in the ground and sleep right in there. Might as well just do that. Might as well eat some leaves off the trees. Maybe I could climb up a tree and just build a little house. And just be a fun little camper. I'm over it.
Yeah. So here we are. Ryan's building the tent that
For him, for one.
Yep.
that he could that really. I feel like if you were just like a little bit. Well, maybe if the tent was like a little bit bigger.
Well, I think you might be able to fit 2 people in here. I don't know. Are you guys bored?
I mean, kind of more. There's like not really much for me to do. I don't have like a tent to set up.
Or like anything.
Well, this is the great outdoors. There's all kinds of sights to see, birds to watch. You can gather a sample of every kind of leaf in the forest. Any of those sound like fun?
No.
All right.
Not one
No,
of
what
those
sounds
things.
like fun it would be like
Shelter.
having a tent with Netflix. Netflix sounds really good right now.
Listen, I'm
Well,
really good ideas like that.
I'm an expert at camping, but I'm not an expert at glamping. So I'll tell you what. Why don't we play a couple of camp games that I found to be highly amusing when I was growing up?
And
Does that sound like fun?
If we beat you, we can take your stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that
I
sounds
agree.
great. You know what? We're gonna beat him.
We're agreed then.
And you know what? If I win, I will share this tent with you, and if you win, you share it with me.
All right.
All right.
I'm down. All right. So we got a couple games here. The first game is called Last Match. All right. So here's what you do. You grab a pile of matches, right? And then you put them into a couple of different piles, and you each take turn grabbing any number of matches that you want. And the goal is to leave the next person with 1 match left to grab. And if they grab that last match, then they're out, and we eliminate everyone turn by turn, just like that. How does that sound?
And
Last match.
You can pick as many matches as you want.
It's a camp favorite.
Why?
Why wouldn't you just always pick
Like, just take a lot of.
all the matches but one?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you like even?
Every
Well,
time.
if you're greedy, but I was raised in a family of very nice people, so it was a very tense game. So we never knew who was
Really?
gonna get it.
Very nice people, huh? Very nice, kind, generous people.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I got
take
another
after
game.
your family much?
I got
Yeah,
another
really?
game that you might like. It's called Bucket Ball.
Bucket
You ever heard
ball.
of Bucket Ball?
No.
No.
All right, cool. Here's what you do. You grab 2 buckets or baskets that you might have. You put them on either end, and you play basketball, but with buckets and baskets instead of buckets. Does that sound good?
That sounds terrible. Why would we exert ourselves more and
That sounds boring, and it sounds like they would topple, and like everyone would argue over points. And
we get real hungry immediately, and then like we don't have anything to eat.
All
none of this.
All right, so bucket ball's out. But what about rooster fights?
What is that?
That
Alright.
sounds approachable.
Yeah, this one is actually pretty cool. John, if you can step over here, I'd like to show you how to rooster fights go.
All right.
Alright, here's how it works. First, you take one leg and you lift it up behind you like this.
Behind me like that.
Yes, sir. Then, you take turns bumping into the other person to see who can knock the other over
This
to make
sounds-
them lose their balance or drop their
This
leg.
sounds more like something we should maybe do in that open area over there and not around all the forestry, you know?
Yeah, the forestry is pretty intense. Alright, but let's hop over there.
Hop along. Ha! I win! I won already. I get a 10. I get a 10.
rematch,
I get a 10. I get a 10.
rematch.
All right.
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Don't
And
fall into my fire.
rooster fight.
Oh, you guys.
Bah! Come on,
Stalemate.
Come here. No, come on. Come here. You dragged me to the middle of the woods with nothing to eat.
I didn't drive,
no
you
food,
drove.
no shelter. Come at me. Come on. Ah!
I forfeit.
Ow.
My leg got tired.
Your leg got tired?
So that's how you play rooster fights. Pretty fun, right?
Yeah, but what did we
that was
accomplish?
awesome.
So did I win? Do I get your 10? What's going on?
No.
No.
You see,
Oh,
the
these
thing
games-
about this
These
is
games are really lame.
there's a magical mystery of the forest. There's a spiritual energy here. Can't you feel it?
I can feel a lack of internet.
Yeah, lack of internet
Starkly.
and no real way for us to get out of here.
Now,
A lack of French fried potatoes and salsa.
I can sense that you're pretty hungry.
Yeah, I actually like hunger is like something that's kind of starting to.
Did you know?
pick up.
Did you know that most of the foliage in this forest is edible?
No, because why would we know that?
See, for example, this fern leaf, very tasty, very nutritional if you eat a whole frond. Let me demonstrate. That's good fern.
You know, I've eaten a lot of weird stuff for the show. I've eaten raw sauerkraut, a whole raw onion,
Well,
plenty of lemons,
like jars of things. Cans of things.
cans of things, potatoes, but I'm not gonna eat a fern.
I mean, Ferner, they go through this really
how about
interesting
this?
life cycle that I would think deems them like pretty like nutritionally at least relevant. They do all these crazy things. They're like some weird like germ spore, and then there's some kind of I don't know. They do all these insane things before they reach final maturity. Just something with that big of a story, it's got to be good for you.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? What do you got here for me?
Well, maybe you can eat instead of any of those things. Your own worst fears.
I got one.
You got a ghost story?
I got a great ghost story.
Let's hear it.
So, a moron with a hat and a beard dragged me to the forest and I killed him.
This is a
And
really
then-
great story.
And then he died, and then he was a ghost, and then we ate his food. Cal, you remember how good that story was? You remember that story?
I'm about to remember how good it is.
Yeah. No, that was a fun story. And then when his body was rotted away, we threw it in the river, and then we sent pictures to his mother to remind her of the horrible spawn that she created.
Do you guys hear something? What I
No,
think?
I can't
Hold
hear
on.
anything over the sound of my stomach eating myself.
Hold on. You guys really can't hear that?
You know what?
Are you serious?
Are we hearing
You
the
guys- you
beauty
can't-
of nature?
You guys can't hear that?
I hear something.
Hey,
What's going on?
that's gotta be.
You know what?
It's gotta be over here. Hey, you guys! Hey, what's your name?
Hey, Sean.
What are you? Just camping? What are you doing over here? Were you just like out in the woods with a guitar?
I mean, it's some of the best places to actually play music at.
Really, dude?
It just echoes for hours.
You just hanging out enjoying the acoustics?
Loving it.
Oh, can you play something for me?
Sure.
Sweet.
Ain't got no money, but I got these songs, so I'll play you a song for a meal. Say this life don't work, you're trying to live fat off dollars and women and pearls. My father worked all his life in the field and played music, he could find the time. Though life's getting harder, my music's my barter, so I'll play a song for a dime. A song for the poor man. It's $1 million alone. It's all that I can offer you now. I just hope that it helps you somehow. The wine you're drinking, cigar you're smoking are nice, mister, don't get me wrong. This life I've chosen is mine for a reason. I live for the love of the song. Mother tried to teach me your ways. My sister's successful and happy. They got what they got, what they got I am not. So just a song for you, then I'll be gone. A song for the poor man. It's $1 million alone. It's all that I can offer you now. I just hope that it helps you somehow. I just hope that it helps you somehow.
Boy, do I feel rested.
Oh,
Good morning, guys.
Why
Good
did I
morning.
sleep squatted down with my face in a log?
Oh, you
Y'all should have gone
guys,
to sleep.
I think my back's gonna fall off.
This is why you should stand for 8 hours.
You not slept yet?
I am not sitting down. I can't touch anything.
Oh.
You know how you pump your body full of that energy you so desperately need?
Food?
Squat jacks. Like this. What? Squat jacks. Go. Squat jacks. Squat jacks. Squat jacks. No?
I want to punch you in your face right now.
No
You know
squat
what?
jacks?
I want to squat jack you.
Well,
I want to squat jack your face.
Why don't
folks, I think I'm going to go about to explore this lovely land that we call...
No.
What do we
No.
call this land?
you- No,
Just
okay.
let me know when
Just
we're
get out.
heading
Just get
home.
out.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't need this crap in my life. I barely.
No, you come by the fire. It's warmer. I'm freezing, but you just kind of get numb and you get used to it.
You know what? We gotta find the desert. What?
We gotta find a desert.
I can't take. I slept with my face in a log for 3 hours. I just gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go check see if I can find a fish in the river or something.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just stand here for another 8 hours till we go home. I want to go home.
1 hour later.
Please, 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 can we go home now?
3 hours later.
Uh,
5 minutes later.
Help me! There's bears out here! Please.
at least 8 hours now. I'm having some weird PTSD moments about the last time I was camping, which was not a good experience either. And at least that one, I at least thought I was ready for what we were venturing into, but gosh, I was wrong. It was not good. I'm literally transported. It was a beach camping trip, and it was with an ex and his new girlfriend. So, you know, things were gonna get bad. We arrived, and just 5 minutes, sand everywhere. I mean, it's the beach, but normally there's like a beach house or like showers. No, just sand. Then I try to get a fire going. It takes forever and ever.
Excuse me. Do you have food? Oh, you're a wolf.
Why, yes, I am a wolf. But don't fear. I'm just your ordinary werewolf.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, it'll be alright.
Can I just
Look.
have a little bit of that? You can just throw it over here, and I'm really cold and hungry. Please help me.
Oh, no. Well, if you're cold, there's a fire right here. And if you're hungry, I'm about to make some more.
Really?
Yeah, I might even make more of them.
You
Some
want
more
to make s'mores?
Yes, you want some more s'mores?
But how do I know if I can trust you?
Well, you see, normally...
I'm hungry.
Yes. You see, I can't claw you because I'm holding food. Also, I wouldn't claw you anyway, because I was declawed. You see? No claws.
Well, who did that to you?
Oh, the pedicurist.
Oh, you...
And also the manicurist. Did you know that they have a manicurist and a pedicurist in the same place? It's amazing.
Yeah, Okay, can I have some now?
Oh, yes. But first, we must do the thing. Now, I can't quite... Can you help me? I tried it like this.
You need a stick.
And then I tried it like that.
You just need a stick.
Hmm.
That's a really big one.
Is this how you do it?
No, you put the chocolate in the middle so that...
Show me how I s'more.
You gotta
Please.
put the chocolate, and then you can put more chocolate,
Oh.
and then it'll all melt
Why,
together.
that is fantastic. What is your name?
I'm Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
I don't trust
I'm
you,
Mr.
so
Werewolf.
I don't tell you my real name.
I've forgotten my
since
human name. I've been out here so long. So I've just renamed myself Mr. Werewolf.
You forgot your own name?
Well, yes. You see, society does not really care much for werewolves. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah.
So I imposed myself into exile so as to not frighten everyone. It's... Well, I like the woods. There's at least that.
What about all your friends?
Well, once they found out I was a werewolf, they all abandoned me.
Aww, poor
Yes.
wolf.
I've learned to live with it. My friends are now the hungry caterpillar and the flappy butterfly
I can be your friend.
and the floaty duck.
I like floaty ducks.
Oh, you like floaty ducks too? They're my favorite.
Let's be friends.
Let's be friends, yes.
Okay.
Oh, can we cook up the s'more here?
Yeah.
My hands are all
Wolfie, I can just...
Oh. Oh. It doesn't burn?
And it's melted. There you go.
Oh. Here. You can have half of it.
Oh, no, go ahead. Eat the whole... I already munched on some crackers. I couldn't figure it out, but I ate the ingredients, so I'm a little full right now.
I can teach you things. You can teach me things. We
Yes,
can
I
be
can.
friends.
I can teach you things. I can teach you things. Yes, I can.
We
I
can be
can.
friends.
Now, do you know the first rule of the woods?
No, I don't know anything, and I don't like it here.
Oh, but that's the very first rule.
What?
You have to learn to let go. Can you learn to let go, Amanda?
No, I like to hold on to things.
Well, let me show you how. First, you put forth your claw
Claw.
or hand. Then you say, I will put all of my bad feelings and my fears into my claw or hand.
Why would I put them in there?
Well, you'll see. That's the next step. Put them in your hand. All of your fears and your
I
anxieties.
might need my other hand. I got a lot.
Then let's do both. Here, let me
Okay.
hold this. I can
Okay.
hold it for you. All right.
Okay, I got them all in these
You've got them
two
all in here.
little
Then,
hands.
you know what we do next, Amanda?
What?
We cast them into the fire, like so.
No.
Be gone!
Oh.
Oh. And then you smell the ashes
I don't smell.
of your old fears and the rising anew of your love for the forest. And then you eat this s'more.
And then it'll be okay.
It will all be okay, Amanda. Now, if you'll have to excuse me, for I have to commune with nature.
Does that mean you're gonna go pee?
That's exactly what it means, yes. I need to go pee.
Okay. I never thought a wolf could be so nice. Oh, look at all the marshmallows in the world!
What you got here? S'mores?
Yeah.
Free, when are you gonna tell me?
It's not mine. It's my new friend's. I don't know if he's pretty nice. Maybe he will let you have it. Okay.
Like your new friend.
Yeah. Guess who he is?
Who is he?
He's a werewolf.
That's not okay.
But he's super nice. It's not what you think.
Are you sure he's super nice, or did you just like seem like maybe he would be super
I
nice?
am
except he's
not
a werewolf.
naive in any way, and I would never fall for a trickery as such. So no, he's a nice guy. He's real nice.
Okay.
Yeah. He gave me some s'mores. And he told me how to become one with nature.
You wanna go try for that song guy? Now we got food I could really like.
Sean guy.
You wanna play a song first?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But can my friend come?
Yeah, actually, where's your friend?
He went to go, you know,
Where'd the guy go? You go there?
he said he had to go be one with nature.
He'll be back, right?
I guess.
Look at that.
Maybe not. Maybe he'll become one forever.
Maybe we went for breakfast rocks?
Maybe.
You know, it was a little hard at first, coming to terms with my being a werewolf. Sure, I was a man sometimes, but mostly society saw me as a wolf all the time. I lost my friends, I lost my family. Medical science couldn't help me, so they just gave up. It seemed that there was only one thing to do, and I went to the woods. And when I got there, I found a whole community willing to welcome me. Sure, I get the occasional hitchhiker or hippie or innocent family. I try to greet them, but my appearance usually scares them off. These eyes, the fangs. There's nothing I can do about them, but there you have it. But I've made a lot of animal friends. I've learned to live without Facebook and smartphones and the scrolling and the tapping and the swiping. And ultimately, I think I lead a more fulfilling life out here, just being me. And I now feel that I'm more me than I've ever been. You know, when people say werewolf, they're really asking a question. No one thinks about this, but, well, werewolf? Here, wolf.
My werewolf friend.
Oh, I'm gonna go look for Sean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wolfie!
Oh! Hey! I was looking for you.
I've been here.
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
I was hoping. Dude, my friend found like a werewolf. She's calling it a werewolf. I don't know, like if she ate some weird berries or something, but like apparently she saw some Harry dude. He made us s'mores. I was just there for the s'more supplies. He made her a s'more. I made my own.
Sounds like a stand-up guy.
I wouldn't go. Apparently he was saying a bunch of weird stuff about claws. The way she tells the story, kind of sounds like a real creep, but. Anyways, I was so bored. I can't find anyone except for Bree, and all she can do is talk about werewolves. So maybe you'd play like another song for me.
I would love to.
It's really bored. All right, thanks.
Not a problem. As long as I'm alive, I will be my father's son. Go from town to town to find my way. While playing this guitar, singing songs about these roads I went down from the time I was a child. There was good-hearted women, there was sunlight, there was rain. The whole world changed around me, I'm the same. And tomorrow is a cloudy shade of all I've done till now. Drinking all my beer and whiskey before I go lay me down. The road will bring you pleasure, oh, the road will bring you pain. Your life gets tested as you go along your way. Days turn quick to nighttime, every hour on the run. At 27 years, the Lord give me just another one. I've got a little lady back at home, misses me. With freckles in her eyes, you know her lips soft and sweet. She tells me how she loves me. She hates to see me go. I miss her every hour I'm out here on the road. The first year I was learning, in fifth I joined a band. Did the play forever, 15 down, work for the man. And then I was a rock and roller, rebel with a dream. 20-something's got to give, gotta do this now for me. The road will bring you pleasure, oh, the road will bring you pain. Your life gets tested as you go along your way. The days turn quick to nighttime, every hour on the run. At 27 years, the Lord give me just another one.
that
Sure
cool?
thing.
So we're just kicking back, we're hanging out in the woods, just being buds. So, what would you say like your musical influences are? Like, how would you put that? Like who did you listen to growing up, or why did you start playing?
I mean, weirdly enough, growing up, I listened to a lot of jazz and soul. So I've always had a very personal connection with songs that actually say something.
Yeah, that's the one.
And when I got a little bit older, started listening to a lot of the old songwriters. Listened to a lot of Willie Nelson, a lot of John Prine, Townes Van Zandt, all guys that just write amazing stories, and that's what I try. That's what I strive for.
Nice. Yeah, I really appreciate. In all seriousness, I really appreciate your attention to lyrics. I don't know. They are, like you said, there's stories and there's a lot going on and there's a lot of feeling. It feels a lot different than a lot of the music that I'm hearing being put out just by I guess the mass media. Absolutely.
What I'm aiming for.
Yeah. No, and I mean that in the best way. Okay, so getting into the hard stuff here.
All right.
Someone kind of assured you at the beginning of this process that we wouldn't do anything embarrassing on TV, and I'm kind of responding to that by asking you, what's the most embarrassing you remember about your childhood?
Most embarrassing thing from my childhood was I think I was about 2 years old, and I have an older sister. She's 3 years older than me. I trusted her with anything, and she burned me bad about it.
Oh.
You know, I was a kid. You know, you love chocolate, you love pudding. So she went outside right after a rainstorm, found an old pudding cup in the trash. So that's already strike one. She's giving me trash food. She fills it with mud, puts a spoon in there, and like tells me, "Hey, I got this for you." And of course I was ecstatic. And yeah, like I proceeded to eat the entire thing.
Wait, you had more than one bite?
I apparently wasn't the smartest toddler. So
You ate the whole thing?
I think I ate about 75%.
Was there like a moment when you were like, wait a second, sis?
About 3 years later.
When you finally reached your age and like your brain was starting to work at the same trickster level, you were like, wait, I think I just thought of an original joke. Wait. My sister did that to me 3 years ago. Was it like one of those?
It was pretty close.
Speaking of epiphanies, what's the strangest epiphany you've ever had? Like, what was like, where you were just like, oh, I get it. Because I personally was watching something like really embarrassing the other day and just had this amazingly deep epiphany and was just like very ashamed of myself. So that's what I'm asking is like, what's the you were like, really, that was an epiphany right there?
I mean, I can't think of one that isn't a little too deep, really.
Okay. All right.
So-
This one time I was sitting around and I just realized that like space is infinite and I was just like, whoa.
That's a pretty heavy one to get.
Yeah, it was. I was just I was just like sitting on the end of my bed, like putting shoes on, and it was just like space is infinite, and I like I grasped that for just a moment. It was just like I couldn't do anything for 5 minutes. I just sat there mind blown.
I mean, I didn't want to sleep tonight, so that's fine.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no. Good luck with that. So, speaking of big amazing moments, other than tonight's, obvious, camping TV debut. Tell me about some of your other stuff that you've done. I know you mentioned that you'd actually been in studio before here.
I have.
You want to tell us about that experience and how much awesomer this one is?
Well, seeing as how I remember very little about that one,
Okay.
already this one's 100,000 times more exciting.
Awesomer.
There's a lot more set this time, which was very nice to see.
Thank you.
And yeah, that show wasn't funny at all.
Wait, are you officially saying that we are?
You guys are great. I've been laughing over here silently as I could, but yeah, I'm definitely digging it.
You guys. This is amazing. All right, so I'm gonna get to the most important question that anyone's ever gonna ask you in your entire life. Certainly, they'll ever ask you, but I'm gonna say anyone ever.
All right.
What kind of sandwich do you think about while you're in the shower?
Usually cheesesteaks.
The Philadelphia variety?
Yeah, usually those. I mean, either that or muffaladas, but you know, it's hard to choose sometimes.
Man, muffaletta sounds so good while I'm in the shower. Like, yeah, if I'm in the shower, I'm like, olive salad, please. That's what I'm talking about. It's extra mayonnaise.
Right?
Yeah. I'm a sauce person, though. Would you consider yourself a sauce person or a non-sauce person?
I like it when it's there, but I'm not distraught when it's not.
Okay. I like that. He's moderate in the sauce game. Moderation is the key for Sean. Sean, do you have any gigs coming up? Is there anywhere I can check you out outside of the forest?
Well, I actually played last night. Next thing I'm doing is at House of Blues in the restaurant on November 4th.
Is any special occasion?
Just getting to play with the trio. Not quite full band, but yeah, it should be fun.
Awesome. Thanks, Sean.
You guys. Oh. No, sorry, excuse me. I can't help it. I'm so happy. I've been seeing the other folks around the woods there, Bree, John, Callie, and I've been kind of doing my own thing, but they don't know. I've been keeping my eye on them every now and then, and you know what? I see that John's pulled out his banjo. Everything goes fine when John's got his banjo. It helps him relax. Bree apparently met a werewolf. I didn't even know they existed. But I guess he taught her some things about life and happiness, and now she's feeling a little better. And Callie found some dude playing guitar. I mean, how cool is that? I'm just so happy that they've all come to understand and appreciate nature. I first got into the camp experience. There's this dude that I met one time. His name was Fred. I met him at a festival, and I was having a miserable time out there, but he taught me all of his philosophy. And now I'm just in my element when I'm out there in a tent, just roughing it, eating random stuff, doing random stuff, just being alone, being quiet, being up all day and falling asleep on the hard ground is the best. Man, do I love it. So, oh man, I gotta wipe the tears out of my eyes. It really moves me, you know.
Well, guess that's it for me. You go on one camping trip with no telephone, no tents, no food. No reason to keep going. I walked a good half mile, maybe. I think I can still hear him over there, but it's really not worth it anymore. I've already wasted away so much. Found this old banjo, though, so I figure maybe I'll give my eulogy to the trees. You know, guys, as I sit here playing this slightly discordant chord, it occurs to me that when life gives you ample, minor concerns, easily solvable problems in large doses, sometimes it just makes more sense to give up and let them overwhelm you. And then when they've overwhelmed you to the point where there's nothing left you can do, just give up and keep going. And then when that stops working, well, it's time to die. You know, I was only 27 years old, but they say a lot of great people die when they were 27. Really wish I'd had time to become one of them, but you know me, just Captain Give Up. I'm not really ashamed of all that, though. You see, I come from a long line of quitters, cowards, loustabouts, lazy people, and drunks. They all pretty much gave up as soon as they left the womb. But you know what? I can be kind of proud of what I've accomplished in life. You know, I stumbled my way into an excellent public media opportunity. I found a job where I I was able to work without pants, you know, showing films to stone college teenagers. Saw the world, or at least part of it. Did a lot of complaining, so I think that's cool. Can't feel my feet anymore. Pretty sure I lost an ear. God knows what happened to my hair. You know, this isn't really the sound of a banjo you're hearing. This is exactly the sound my stomach makes when it has no food. After a period of about, 3 or 4 hours that we've been here? Anyway, I feel the cold, icy grip of death, and its warm embrace take me hold of me. I'm just going to lay down by the fire and hope that its last dying embers can provide me with some warmth. As I pass on to that great mortal coil. Goodbye, reasonably fair world that I wasn't ready to take part in. We'll try again next time, or whatever.
Whoa. John, where's John? We have to find John before we leave. Everything's on fire. We all know John is a heavy napper. Where is John?
He's not the tent.
You guys, seriously, this is not.
John?
He's not in the sky.
Not a drill. This is serious. There's
in
fire
the log.
on the
He's not
horizon.
under the log either.
He's
Where
not
could he
under the
be?
tent.
Ah!
He's probably telling him.
Oh, wait. You want to say him?
Where's John? Where's John? John is fire! We're all on fire!
Where's the fire? Fire! No, wait.
Fire! Someone please!
Oh, all right, gotta send him stuff. Gotta send him stuff. You ready? Gotta send him stuff. ones cost $25.
Guys, I found Sean! Guys, Sean, I'm sorry. I found Sean! Do you know where Sean is? No! Wait! This banjo case!
Guys. Sean has it figured out, I think. Sean, what did you say?
Oh, music's the only thing I know how to do.
Guys, maybe music is all there is. Maybe we should just resign ourselves to death and music. I mean, is there a worse way to go? Yes. Is there a better way to go? I don't think so.
You know, I think Dead John would want it this way.
I think he would, especially since he apparently laid down to die next to a fire, which set off this whole blaze.
Here, take his banjo.
Don't touch it. It's haunted.
Haunted banjo.
When you play it, a spirit's gonna come shake us around.
Sean, can you help us come to terms with life, the universe, and everything?
I sure can.
Good.
You can?
42.
Oh, that sounds good.
You guys, I really think we should be dancing.
Sometimes life doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to. I pulled the covers over my eyes. I didn't know what else to do. And when I felt the worst, I felt so bad. Reached out a loving hand to you. Oh, you picked me up from deep down in the dumps, and you carried me off like a bird with a broken wing. And before my very next tear ran down my cheek, all it took was a word. Oh, you spoke a word. And when all this disappointment fills my mind, I'll uncover my eyes, stare into the sun, shining down on every fall. But you look right past it all into the goodness in me, and you picked me up from deep down in the dumps, and you carried me off like a soldier with a broken leg. Before my very next tear ran down my cheek, all it took was a word. Oh, you spoke a word.